Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Bobby Hams here with my reaction and review of Boba Fett Season 1, Episode 6. Episode 5 was the best of the season so far because it was just about Mandalorian. And I expressed my thoughts on that episode before. My friend told me I have to watch this Episode 6 right now, so let's get to it.
First, I gotta pay a visit to a little friend.
So is this gonna pick up with him, with Mando going to go visit Grogu? Or is it gonna pick up with him assisting Boba Fett? Let's see, huh? This episode is shorter than the episode 5 was, by like 12 minutes or so. It is a spice melange. Oliphant? Oh! Okay, but he Mandalorian again. Mandalorian guy. Character, I should say.
I'll give you the benefit of the doubt, being you're not from around here. You gentlemen load up your wares and head back to where you came. We can chalk this one up to you guys reading the map wrong.
Uh-oh, about to get justified.
Think it through.
Think it through. Okay, this is a pretty good start. So for anyone else who's a Timothy Oliphant fan and a Justified fan, Justified is coming back for another like extra season, just like Dexter did. Although I don't know where they're gonna take what was it, Harlow? Harlow was a dad. Raylan Givens. I don't know what they're gonna do with Raylan Givens. It's that spice melange. In the desert comes a stranger. So this new ship of his thing, it's a little bit, I don't think it really fits him. Like I was telling a friend of mine, like it's too sleek and too like what's it called, Fast and Furious, like I don't know, like the Razor Crest was more bulky and tough. It was like a Mandalorian ship, but this thing's like a quarter-mile family thing at a time or whatever. That's why I was making that joke about the flames and the spoiler in that last episode. Okay, so I guess that's R2-D2. So this episode starts with the sheriff from Mandalorian, and then it picks up with the Mandalorian and R2-D2. Again, another episode of Boba Fett that doesn't start with Boba Fett. I don't know. I'm just saying. The writing maybe isn't there for Boba Fett's character. What is this? What is this montage? What's going on here?
Is that a bench? How long will I be waiting?
How long will I be waiting?
Is anyone here?
This looks like it's gonna be a fan service episode. Which, not to knock it, it'll be fun to see, but still, this is a Boba Fett series, right? And what the hell is all this? Hey, taking a nap. Hey, wow, fan service episode with a better looking Luke this time. That Luke looks way better than season 2's finale. Yeah, that Luke looks way better than that nightmare at the end of season 2. But I gotta say it again. This is a Boba Fett episode relying on classic Star Wars and the Mandalorian. I gotta give him a little cane or something. Maybe that'll be later on when he becomes more like Yoda.
I want to tell you about someone you remind me of a great deal.
Oh, speaking of Yoda.
Have you heard anyone talk like that back home? Do you remember back home? Would you like to remember?
He's about to do a mind meld.
Let me help you remember.
Your thoughts to my thoughts. What is this? hell Luke making him think of all that traumatic shit? I think he forgot it for a reason.
The galaxy is a dangerous place, Grogu. I will teach you to protect yourself.
Years later, inexplicably, I'll try to murder my own nephew. Hey, Mando, wake up. Wow.
You. I didn't expect to see you here.
I'm an old friend of the family.
I thought you weren't going to help train Grogu.
I'm not. Master Luke is.
Then what are you doing here?
Fan service.
That's my question for you. There's nothing now, but will someday be a great school.
Oh.
Grogu will be its first student.
I don't understand why you're all right with Skywalker's decision to train the kid when you wouldn't.
That's a good question.
Because it was his choice.
Oh.
I don't control the wants of others.
Oh. Even better
Then
answer.
it's my choice to go and see him.
Are you doing this for Grogu? Or are you doing this for yourself?
Obviously for the views.
I want to give him this.
Okay. Don't want to break the kid's training. I mean, that's true because Mando became like a guardian for Grogu.
Make sure he's protected.
So we're about halfway into the runtime, and still no Boba Fett in this Boba Fett show.
Let's see you jump.
What?
Really? That's all you got? You're trying too hard. Don't try. Do.
Oh, callback. This now become the Luke Skywalker and Grogu show? Man, Boba Fett is in a heap of trouble. I don't know, honestly, if the Book of Boba Fett will get a chapter 2.
You will find balance as well.
There's the music. For real though, the animatronics and the puppetry of Baby Yoda, I mean Grogu, is totally phenomenal. That little bastard is cute as hell. And I know he's not real. He's trying to do the crane from Karate Kid?
Get back up. Always get back up.
There you go.
Very good.
Okay. So now the Luke and Grogu show is over. Back to the Mandalorian. Pig man, ha ha. And we now return to the Book of Boba Fett.
Mayor Mark Shea
Oh,
is
yeah,
on
the
their payroll.
Cybermod
and has flown
Power Rangers are
off-world,
back, I
which leads
guess.
us to believe we need foot soldiers.
I might be able to help with that.
Oh, you know a guy? Is he gonna go recruit Timothy Oliphant? Is that why he was in the opening scene? He's gonna recruit Timothy Oliphant.
Haven't seen you since you gave up your armor. How have you been?
More careful. Where's the new guy?
Back with his own folk.
That's too bad. I guess we both lost something we were fond of.
If only he would recruit Gina Carano, but oops.
To step up or the spice is bound to come through these parts.
Spice melange.
As long as I'm here, that's not a problem.
I fought side by side with the citizens of Freetown. And they're brave people. And the Pike Syndicate has us outnumbered, and we need your help.
The town wants no part of it. That's a city folk fight.
If you can't find fighters there in Freetown, you can always go check Santa Clarita. Is that one of the Pike Syndicate folks coming back to be like, you ain't the boss of us? So now this is gonna force his hand to join Mando and Boba. The man in black, this ain't Westworld.
I'm not leaving you out here alone.
Oh, this guy's dead. Heard you was the fastest draw in the West.
Hey, the marshal ain't for sale.
Oh, yeah, he's dead. Ooh. Ooh. That's an exotic look.
I'd be careful where I was sticking my nose if I were you.
Hey, you don't have a nose.
Is that friendly advice or a threat?
A friendly threat? Yeah, that guy's dead.
as the spice keeps running,
A spice melange.
everyone will be left alone.
Yeah, where the hell does this guy even come from? I don't see a ship in the area. Come through a portal in the sky, or well, they left their packages there. They about to blow this place up. That was a little bit telegraphed. Even made him a little Mando helmet. Chainmail? That's so cute.
Mandalorian wanted you to have this.
He made him a little chainmail onesie.
But before you take it, lightsaber.
Ooh, shiny. Is he gonna have to choose chainmail or lightsaber?
But you may choose only one. Because, Grogu, a short time for you is a lifetime for someone else.
Oh, that's right, yeah. It's a hell of a choice.
Which do you choose?
Damn, man, let me think, Luke. To be continued. I should be a TV executive. All right, so this was a pretty good episode, but like I said, this was a fan service episode. I guess Boba Fett has no story or enough story on his own to carry his own series. It's kind of terrible, but it is what it is. It was a good episode, but mainly because it was all about Mandalorian, and then Luke, and then Grogu, and then Ahsoka, and then where their whole adventure is gonna go, rather than what was going on with Boba Fett in the here and now, basically. So, in that aspect, Tig is not a good episode because, again, like I said with episode 5, this episode relied too much, and I would say maybe solely on legacy characters and nostalgia characters in order to keep the viewers engaged. Now, whether or not that was written beforehand or in response to, I don't know, fan reactions to the first 4 episodes, I don't know. But episode 5 and 6, I mean, like I said, episode 5 was basically The Mandalorian season 3 episode 0, and I would say this was The Mandalorian season 3 episode 0.5. Not episode 1, obviously, but it definitely was not a Boba Fett episode. This was a Mandalorian featuring Boba Fett this time, whereas before it was The Mandalorian featuring Fennec Shand. Oh man. So, I mean, enjoyable as a Star Wars kind of legacy show, but as a Boba Fett episode, absolute failure. I guess like Disney is like stuck with the legacy stuff, and the thing is, I don't know why Boba Fett is not like Mandalorian, right? Because the way I remember him in the last Return of the Jedi, he was the Mandalorian in Return of the Jedi. The same demeanor, same sort of silent assassin kind of personality. But for whatever reason, Disney decided to redo him with this show and make him into like a daytime television talk show host. He's always talking about this, talking about that, talking about this, being a little bit more kinder and a little bit more gentler. And it's like, why change such a character into what he is now? And then, come to realize, oh shit, he's not that enjoyable to watch because he's super chatty and he's not really like a bounty hunter that he used to be. So let's bring in the Mandalorian, which was a definite hit, and bring him onto the show now. And then let's add some Luke, and let's add some Grogu, and some Ahsoka, and some Star Wars music, and let's just appeal to the fans' memories of when Star Wars used to be fantastic, and dump it into this ridiculous remix of a show for this character. Again, great Star Wars episode, but as a Boba Fett episode, another failure, really. Really. However you can dice that up, like the Star Wars theme is there, right? The Star Wars theme is there. The training, the Jedi, the lightsabers, all the callbacks to the original trilogy. But as a Star Wars episode that's depending on Boba Fett, no good. The Boba Fett part of the episode itself was okay, I suppose. You know, the Pikes attacked that one club, and then that's really about it. Because then the rest of it was Mando recruiting the sheriff getting shot, and then the rest of the Luke and Grogu show, and then the rest of the Mandalorian going to meet Luke and Grogu. And really all that was that happened with Boba Fett was the meeting about the Pikes, and then the Pikes blowing up the one club. I mean, one episode left in this weird series. We'll see how it ends. As I mentioned while I was watching, I don't think the Book of Boba Fett will get a chapter 2, because this has not been a very entertaining show thus far without Mandalorian and Ahsoka and Luke and everybody else that cameos in this thing. So I don't know how episode 7 is going to end, but I can guarantee that Mandalorian's involvement is going to make it worth watching, because Boba Fett's involvement just will not do it. That's it for this reaction and review. Man, this is a weird show. But thanks so much for watching. If you made it this far into the video, if you like what you saw, come on back for some more. And until I see you next time, I'll see you in the next video. Until then, take care of yourself. Bye.